Hello, my name is Kat. This is going to be your tarot reading, and I know there's a message here for you, so stay tuned. I'm immediately feeling like there is a shift that has happened in your life. You have let something go. That is the energy I'm feeling for this collective. I want to get a little bit more into your energy, so let's ask the spirits. What is this collective's energy at this time, Spirit? The Two of Pentacles. So, I believe that you have two different careers that you have been juggling. That you've been you have the burning desire to do. And the other one is something that's stable, something that you have education in, that is practical. The other one's not so practical. And you've been wanting to do the desired one, of course. But you've been being pulled down by the educational one because you feel like that's the right way to go. That's the energy I'm feeling, especially with the pentacles being in your material world right now. I see a little finch underneath a car jumping around. So it's like you're trying to fly, you're trying to get out of this thought process that you're in. And I feel like you have definitely let go of a fear. And I believe this is the fear of poverty. And when we are trying to let go of this fear of poverty, I mean, it's probably the most number one fear that we as humans go through. It's poverty, anxiety, worry, all of those things. I mean, death is also one of them. But if you ever read Dolores Cannon's, her theories over sleep hypnosis, that will immediately get rid of your fear of death. I'm telling you. So, spirits, can we have some more messages over the collective? I'm going to pull some oracle. I'm just going to pull a few, actually. I'm feeling like this is the way to go. And one more. So, yes, we have the Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contrast, and past lives. So, you might be feeling like you're letting go of an old life of yours, an old career of yours. You may have been stuck in the same career for several years now. I'm getting 7. I'm getting the number 7. And you're letting go of old ties. I feel like you're putting closure on things that haven't been officially set down yet. You've been saying goodbye to people that you don't even know exactly when you're leaving. But you're putting that line for yourself, you're closing that door for yourself so you can make space and open up a new room to walk into, which is so beautiful. So you also have Starkeeper, and this is a cosmic ancestor. It seeds the light by staying grounded. So we have to, during this time of uncertainty, during this time of the unknown, we have to stay grounded in our faith. We have to stay grounded in what we believe in our self-belief, because the people who are successful have an undeniable self-belief in them, in their project, in their creation, in their work. So we have to maintain this self-belief at this time. It can pull us into self-doubt, into fear, into worry. But we can't do that to ourselves because it's not serving us, it's not healthy. So live a vibrant and colorful life despite the circumstances. You might be going through a really hard time. I would say definitely financially, because you have the Two of Pentacles directly in your tarot position as your energy. You want to maintain this dignity of your life. You want to maintain this respect. You represent something to somebody. You're seen as energetic and bubbly. And this is the one of the becoming. This is don't let expectations get in the way of your perceived reality, of what you want, your desires. Okay? That's what this island card is about. Spirits, can I have a little bit more clarity with the tarot? Am I going the right way here? The Queen of Swords, yes. So the Queen of Swords is very much about being humbled, and it's kind of a little bit of a somber card, where you're an overthinker, you're an overanalyzer, but you have much self-respect for yourself, and you're very strategic in what your next step is going to be. You know the way, you know the path, but you're sad to let something go. Spirit, what are they sad to let go? For funsies, what are they sad to let go? Judgment. So I think you're worried about what other people are going to think if you pick a certain path that's not the paved out golden path that, I wouldn't say golden, paved out concrete path that is set for you. But do you want to take that fated path, that path that is direct, or do you want to take a more destiny path, a more I'm pulled to path, the golden path? Because there's a path here for you, but I think you're getting in your own head about it. What's the Spirit's light energy? Collective. Spirit, what is this collective's light energy? The Five of Pentacles. So you're letting the mindset of money essentially wither away, because this is in your light position. You're letting that go. You're letting this go. Ooh, all these pentacles. Okay. So you're not letting that bound into your head anymore. You're not letting it, you're changing your chemistry of your brain, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Because it's like, we all think sometimes, how can they do that? We compare ourselves. But we have to remember that Beethoven was deaf. Beethoven was deaf. And he created the world's greatest sympathy that anyone has ever heard, and he's never heard it. So you have to remind yourself that Beethoven did it without even hearing it. And you can too. You can do whatever you want. You have to have that burning desire, that burning self-belief. So, what's this collective shadow, Spirit? What's their shadow energy? The Three of Wands. So I think this is what I was saying earlier. Like there's two paths, three paths possibly that you can take. But there's one path you've completely put behind you. There's another path that you're kind of looking at, but you're not really, you're thinking about it. And then there's one path you directly want to take, and it's ahead of you, and it's like so colorful and vibrant that you want to take that path, but you're stuck in this should I stay or should I go land. So that's where your shadow is. You need to make a decision. You need to be focused on this decision, because everyone has choices. Your focus is your choice. I've said that before, but it's true. So where are you growing? Where are you growing at this time? The Empress. So you're learning to love yourself. You're learning to have compassion in your thoughts. You're changing that thought pattern, because it all starts with the thought pattern. It's where we break that pattern in our brains when we actually start to take care of ourselves and be more in tune with our feminine energy. So what energy needs releasing here, spirits? What energy needs releasing? I just heard a crow squawk. pros are a lot about inaction. They're about processing the action that you should take versus the one that you want to take. Does that make sense? Justice. So there's going to be some risk here. There's going to be either a financial, a relationship, maybe end of career risk that you are going to take. But that's the energy that needs to be released. Do you have anxiety about this? Yes. But after you do this, do you feel relief? If you feel like you're going to have relief with whatever this is, then that is going to be the energy that you are going to release. And that tightness in your chest is going away. It's not going to be there anymore. So, what's the next step forward, Spirit? Maybe I already just said it. What's the next step forward? The Page of Cups, yes. So you need to step into your emotions. You need to feel this new feeling that you've never felt before or that you're not familiar with. It's uncomfortable, right? It's a risk. It's a new opportunity that you've never done in your entire life. But it's going to pay you forward in an unbelievable amount. Okay? Spirits, if this collective takes the step forward that they need to take, what does that future look like? What does that future look like, Spirit? I'm taking my time with this one because the Nine of Cups. I literally was envisioning the Nine of Cups because I've been getting the Nine of Cups in every reading in September. I've been getting the Nine of Cups. And this is such a beautiful thing because it's absolute full contentment. It's success. It's the 9 before the 10 in absolute fulfillment. The end of a rainbow. It's a double rainbow effect. Okay? So this is power. This is movement. This is energy aligning with exactly what you want for yourself. So your future does hold a special place in your heart. You are alchemizing an energy that is aligning with exactly what you desire, what you want. It's so beautiful. You can feel the light. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? I do want to dive a little bit into love here, solely because I feel like that is one of your chapters that you have closed. Hold on, I'm going to take a sip. And I just want to clarify a little bit more into it, because I've been feeling that's a little bit heavy on your mind. So, Spirit, what is the role in this love energy? What is your role in this love energy, I should say? Okay, the 10 of Swords, yes. So this is the closure I was receiving. You are ending something here. You are ending a relationship or maybe a platonic relationship that you have grown very close to, and that relationship was serving a certain purpose for you. And there was definitely a lot of love here, but there was also an unhealthy amount of obsession. There was some sort of like jealousy, wanting attention, that you are now closing that door to. You have now realized that you don't need that and it's not serving you at this time. So what is their partner's role? What is their energy, Spirit? What is their love connection's energy? The King of Swords. So, what this is telling me is that with the swords being in this love dynamic. There's a lot of thought going into it. There's a lot of wisdom. There's balance here. With the King of Swords, they understand what the circumstances are with this love dynamic. They know the boundaries. They know what they should and should not say. However, again, I believe the King of Swords is also somewhat of a somber card, because yes, there's closure here and they're sad about it, but they respect it because they're smart, they're intelligent human beings that understand the energy dynamic of this role. So, what's the past foundation here, Spirit? What's their past foundation? The Ace of Pentacles. So this is a newer energy that was recent in your worlds. That's why I believe this is more platonic. But it was kind of a love energy that was created out of spontaneity, spontaneous. I can't say words. It was like, it felt like it came out of nowhere, out of thin air. And both of you weren't expecting to bond in that way. So it made you feel weird about it, I guess. So what's the current state right now, Spirit? What's the current state right now? I just saw a truck move really, really fast. So I feel like things are ending very soon. The Devil. So that's the current state, yes. I believe that with the Devil being in your current position, it's telling me that both of you are unavailable for each other. You are tied. You are chained to other responsibilities at this time. I don't believe there's any conflict here. I don't believe there's any argument arising at all. Sometimes the Devil represents that. But I don't feel that coming from this dynamic, because I feel like there's just a lot of love. But there's a lot of thought into it. There's a lot of analyzing and being strategic about what the next step is going to be with this relationship. Because they want to be with you, you want to be with them. But you know that you have to close this door in order to open up a new opportunity in your life and move forward. Because they are lingering in your mind, and you can't have that right now. You can't have that right now, and it's unfortunate, and that's what you want. But as soon as you let this go, it will serve you more than you will ever know. So that's why the Devil, I think it's because it's hard to close that door. I think you're having conflict in your mind, like, I gotta stop thinking about them, because the less I think about them, the less I see them, the better that I can't talk right now, but the higher opportunities for myself I will receive. So I have to close that door. And it's like you're fighting with yourself about it. And I think they're fighting with themselves about it too. And that's why this is in your current dynamic with the both of you. My foot is sleeping. Oh, yes, I'm wearing pajama pants. Okay? It's morning time. So yeah, that's the energy I'm feeling. And honestly, I think that's going to help you guys. I think that's going to help with that both of you are going through this internal conflict with the ending, the closure, because it brings you together. It brings your energy together in a more secure, bonded way. Maybe it doesn't help you right now, but potentially in the future it will. So let's see what the future looks like. We don't know what the foreseeable future is, right? Oh, this one really wanted to come out. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. This is the ultimate relationship. This is pure, passionate, romantic energy. This is true love. okay? So, right now, things seem very clouded, but a little bit more clear. They're more transparent, but it's just a little blurry. And you know that you have to end it right now for you to have this kind of future with them. Because you need to go separate ways right now in order to come back together aligned and fully divine. Okay? So, I'm sorry, that was so beautiful. Let's pull an oracle card to end it. Spirits, what can we end this message on for this collective at this time? The Angel. Ooh, I've never had this card before. I think this is a symbol or a sign, especially with the star and the rainbow. I was just talking about rainbows like that. Oh my gosh. Let's read about the angel. So this is a sign of guidance and protection. There are forces of love guiding you every step of the way. The angel says you are safe, you are guided, and you are protected. Angelic forces are all around you, but it takes a soft and gentle heart to see them. To feel their presence, you need to pay attention to the subtle magic around you. It is in the little details that divinity reveals. Sometimes it is a beautiful butterfly on the window, a friend who randomly crosses your path, a number on a license plate that calls your attention to it, and a special song that suddenly comes on the radio. But the signs are always finding the way to you. Man, I don't know, I don't know if you've ever heard the song called Trust the Vision. It's by Lauren, it starts with an N. But that song is like so powerful, and I'm hearing it right now. So the more you start to notice the subtle magic in little things, the more you open yourself up to receiving messages from higher beings. The angel means something wonderful is about to come into your life, but first you must believe with all your heart that you deserve magic. This is where the self-belief is coming from, the burning desire I was talking about. So plant a little seed of hope within your heart and be grateful for the protection you received. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I love you guys. If you liked my reading, let me know. Love you, bye. Subscribe and like.